I'm going to do a demonstration of a logon session, but this session is not only to show you a properly working system, but it is also to make a trace that we can use later in these modules. You will have to learn to use this kind of trace tools because during your proof of concept you will need them to see how it works, and later on in production you'll have problems, and this is probably the simplest way to isolate them. I'm going to start a browser. But the trace tool has some side effects, and I will show that. This is Fiddler. Fiddler is doing a man-in-the-middle attack, and the way I've configured it is that actually Internet Explorer does notice that and gives a warning. So I'll tell him that's okay. Any site that I will go to, this was another one, will get it too. I'll put it back to about blank, and I need another page later on. So let's prepare that one too. One for the green one and then one for the orange one, and back to about blank. Good. You see, these are all the messages that I would have gathered in my trace if I wouldn't clear them before. And the messages to connect you can recognize, but sometimes if the connect doesn't work, it does a retransmit of the frame, and then you start wondering why there's a retransmit. So this is how I prepare my browser. From now on, if you see me do a demonstration with a browser, just assume that I've already done this for you. First, we are going to the VIF demo 1 in a subdirectory that requires authentication, so we'll go there. We are redirected to the local issuer. At the local issuer, we select the partner realm, continue, put in a user ID and a password. You may see that I'm always working from the clipboard. There is a real good reason for that, because half of the problems that you have with Federation are typos, and the other half is certificates. If you've been in Federation for some time, you'll start doing the same thing. Okay, let's continue to log on. There's our green screen of VIF demo in the subdirectory, perfect. Now, I've prepared another one to show you that single sign-on. If I go to a different application, but now on the partner, this is also VIF demo 1, but an orange one because it's on the partner. No questions asked, I'm logged on. We have a trace here that we are going to look at later, so I'll save this one. And again, you'll see that I do not want to make typos, so even those names are prepared. This is a WS Federation only, log on to partner, and we're going to save it. We can clear this one now, Control X and all is gone. Back to our green page, here's our orange and here's our green. Okay, now we're going to do a single logout, a single sign out. We initiate a W sign out 1.0 to our local issuer, which will go all the way up, and it must have been down. So let's go and take a look at the source of this orange page. Let's see if we can see the iframes that I told you would be there. Iframe, green issuer with sign out cleanup. Remember, sign out going up, sign out cleanup going down. That was the green issuer which needed one, and here is our VIF demo 1 orange application that has one. Of course, this one will cause the rest of the avalanche, etc., but I can't see that in this source. Okay, let's save this one too, because we'll need that too. In the same directory. By the way, these traces are included in the course material, so if you want to take a look at them later, there's no problem there. You can always take a look at them, including the detailed flow diagrams, and people have been known to copy those and use them in their own presentations. That's perfect.